CRT won, among others. Are there issues that you guys are tracking that we need to be aware of? Something that you want to kind of tell us? I know that's probably one, which is I don't know if I can say that or not, but it is asinine. That's the word that I'll use. But what issues are you guys tracking?
You know, our biggest issue is just having better representation in Mississippi, and for us, that's protecting voting rights, expanding access to the ballot, doing things like fighting for redistricting that makes sense. We have a current lawsuit dealing with our state Supreme Court districts right now, where we have 9 state Supreme Court justices.
Okay.
Only one is black, and we've only had one black justice at a time. So we have filed a lawsuit where we can show that we can have a majority black district, which will allow us to elect at least 3 black justices. Well, if not 3 black justices, you give black citizens the ability to elect a justice of their choice. So right now, only 1 black justice at a time in a state that's 40% black is definitely something that jumps off the page, and you say that's not something that should be in Mississippi. So representation is a big issue. It's also impacts how the legislature acts, like we talked about before with the numbers. The legislative districts are drawn in such a way where incumbents really don't have to worry about getting reelected because they're drawing their own districts. And what we've seen the last 2 cycles with Republicans in charge is they have drawn districts that don't look like the state. So the state's 56% white, 44% minority, 40% black. The rest is Hispanic and other minorities. I think there's just 1 district left that looks like that. The rest of the districts are either super black or either super white, which means you're either gonna, if you have a super black district, you're gonna have a black Democrat elected. If you have a super white district, you're seeing nothing but white Republicans elected, which means you don't have any competitive districts in the middle. Like 20 years ago, there were districts that were 40% black, where you could, a black person could get elected, or black people could build a coalition with progressive whites and elect a Democrat in that district. You don't have those districts anymore. They're either super white or super black, which means they're not competitive at all. So you have people that are not concerned about the general needs of the state. They're concerned about a primary. So that's how you get elected leaders in the Mississippi legislature who aren't doing things that you think are a priority, which is expanding Medicaid, making it easier for people to vote, having early voting, doing things about our infrastructure. You have a speaker his biggest priority was cutting taxes, even though it was unpopular. And that's what, he doesn't have to worry about a general election because his district's been drawn in a way where their biggest fear is losing a primary. And